Hi, and welcome to this clip looking at a level of response question on the purification of an organic solid after it's been synthesized. Let's first look at the question and how to process it. So it gives you some information about the compound that's being formed, phenyl benzoate, and it says the students purified the phenyl benzoate by recrystallization from a suitable solvent. They want you to describe and explain the steps in the purification and include the properties needed of a suitable solvent. So let's look at the instructions and just realize there's actually two separate things to talk about. There's the purification part, and then there's the suitable solvent properties. So what goes in the purification part is the key practical steps the student will take in order, including explaining their reasoning. And then under suitable solvent properties is where you explain what properties you would look for in a suitable solvent. So let's have a think about what a suitable solvent is first of all. We'll do a quick review of recrystallization. So, you filter under reduced pressure first of all to obtain the impure solid product, and that's left behind in the bottom funnel. Obviously there's some filter paper in there as well, like the diagram says. And the filtrate contains unwanted dissolved reactants remaining from the reaction mixture, which you can discard as waste. So you're now ready to purify the solid product using the process of recrystallization. So you start with your impure phenyl benzoate you've just collected. You want to recrystallize it so only the pure product is left. So you add a minimum volume of hot solvent. This makes a saturated solution containing the product and any solid impurities. So the solvent, if it's been chosen correctly, will dissolve the pure product when warm but not when cold. So putting the beaker into an ice bath to cool it down will cause the phenyl benzoate to crystallize out, leaving the impurities in solution. Then you refilter to obtain the melting point. So filtration happens first, the pure solid ends up in the bottom funnel, and your filtrate will contain the impurities that you've just got rid of. So again, you discard the impurities, you take the solid that's remaining, and you dry it out. And then you can measure its melting point, which can be checked against known data for your solid, in this case, phenyl benzoate. So coming back to our question, we've already decided what two parts of our answer are going to be. So in the purification or recrystallization part, you can just list those various points we just talked about, with a little bit of explanation here and there to cover you for the explanation part that they want. In terms of suitable solvent properties, the idea that the phenyl benzoate is soluble when the solvent is hot, but relatively insoluble when the solvent is cold. The impurities remain in solution, even when cold. And you may want to mention something about the intermolecular forces that might be present in the solvent for phenyl benzoate, considering it's an ester. So you're looking at London forces in the main, so the solvent should be non-polar. Okay, so hopefully this has been a useful quick look at this type of question. As always, thanks for listening. Until next time, see you soon.